What's good, YouTube? Hey, we back in the building with another reaction video. You feel me? It's your boy J Money, man. Money Mob, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling good, man? If y'all feeling good, go ahead and like the video right now, man. Smash that like button, man. Smash it right now. Man, we got Bud Crawford reveals the truth about negotiations with Errol Spence. This is a big thing because people was like, they didn't really know before they fought, man. Because when they heard talks of the fight so long, they didn't know if the fight was actually going to happen. So it was big right before the fight. The negotiations, they was like, man, how are they going to make it work? We heard Errol Spence trying to do whatever it's, from the outside looking in, we heard Errol Spence trying to do whatever it took to make the fight happen. And he was trying to meet the negotiations of Crawford. Crawford was the one that had certain things that he wanted to be a certain type of way. You feel me? So we're going to get to this video and hear Crawford break this down. So this is crazy. For all the boxing fans watching, this is big, man.
I pulled out from the Spence negotiations because they didn't want to pay me what I was worth. But then they was trying to, get over it even more on top of that. And I was like, man, I'm not fooling around with y'all. They going to tell me, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
You ain't got nowhere to go. All right, let me go over here, fight at home, make these M's real quick, and then I'm going to come back to the table.
Yeah.
Spence still ain't fought. So now what? This is what I want. Either you give me that or we just move on.
Yeah.
We not about to play this game where you thinking that I'm not worth this because you claim, you got the Dallas Cowboys following him and what he can sell in Dallas, Mikey Garcia fighting. I don't care about none of that. Me and his fight going to be bigger than all the fights that he had, all the fights that I had. So that's what we talking about. We talking about two fighters that's our biggest rival is each other. I'm way more accomplished than him. And I'm bringing that to the table too. If you're going to take away my attributes,
was more accomplished because he was already undisputed in one fucking weight division. Then he was going to the next, and as soon as he beat Errol, he was going to be undisputed again. He was more accomplished. We can definitely agree on that. Yeah, that's crazy.
And what I bring to the table, I'm going to take away his as well. So I got
Errol Spence, my guy, man.
Everything that I asked for. He got everything he asked for. The fight sold. He made the most money he had ever made in his career. I made the most money I made in my career. Now everybody talking about, oh, Terrence, a great businessman. Now Terrence is this, Terrence is that. That's cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
did you feel like in the Spence negotiation that he was speaking for himself? Was he speaking for himself?
He wasn't.
Or was Al speaking for him?
At first, Al was speaking for him. Then I just called Spence.
But hold on. When that was happening, did you sense that came from Errol, or did you get the sense that, like, I don't know if the message is getting relayed?
No, I just see these fighters.
What did your instincts say?
My thing was, I went straight to Al. Al been doing this shit for decades. So I was kind of out of my league. But me being from the streets and all that, okay, it's ways around things like that. You know what I mean? I just come back because I see, you stuck on where you stuck on that. But at the end of the day, all these fighters claim they the boss, which they is the boss. You know what I mean? But now I'm going to put you to the test. If you the boss, then let it be known you the boss. Because do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this is going on? Do you know this is going on? Because I'm reading my contracts. I'm knowing everything that's going on. Do you? So these are the conversations that I'm having with Errol.
So you sidestepped Al, went straight to the source.
I went straight to the source.
What, you called him? You FaceTime?
I called him, text him, all that. We talking on the phone. Like, he like, hey, like, what's up? And I'm
so this after the first turn down?
This after the first turn down. Me and Errol made the fight. And I'm pretty sure I was mad about it because he was like, oh, well, we could have,
got more.
And we could have fucked them and this and that and this. But Errol wanted the fight, just like I wanted the fight. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he couldn't walk down the street without people saying, when you going to fight Terrence Crawford?
Yeah.
Just like I couldn't. But the difference was I was pushing for the fight. I've been pushing for the fight. And I just think, you know, me explaining certain things to Errol, you know, was making sense to him. Like, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, for real, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, it's big that he's saying that too. And let me explain why. He said he was breaking down the contracts to Errol Spence. Like, damn, Errol Spence, you wasn't reading your contract, bruh? Come on, dog. You tweaking. Look, he said he was breaking down the contract to Errol Spence, and you know, Errol Spence like, damn, Errol Spence a real nigga. He probably respected how Terrence Crawford was breaking that shit down to him, putting him on game, going further in business, and he like, you know what? Yeah, this probably made him want to make the fight even more, because he's like, oh, I respect that. I can respect that he giving me the knowledge of this shit. Nobody around me was giving me the knowledge of this shit. And you know what else? There was a lot of speculation, and I think this is the real reason why Errol Spence got away from Derrick James. He just exposed it, yo. I think he looked back at some contracts, and he looked at contracts, and he like, wait a minute. You did what? You got what from what? You did this, how? And he's like, wait a minute, I should have been making more money in different fights and stuff like that probably, or however it may have been. He probably seen he could have had more control over certain situations and different things like that, and he just didn't have the knowledge of it. And Terrell Crawford, yikes. I just twisted their names up. That's crazy business. Terrence Crawford broke that shit down to him. I don't think he purposely said Derrick James. Nah, I think he just broke down the contracts like he said. And Errol Spence just started looking at everybody around him like, why ain't I been noticed? Why ain't nobody else try to put me on game or something like that? You feel me? I think this is the real reason. I think whether he would have won or lost against Terrence Crawford, I think if he won, he still would have left Derrick James. You feel what I'm saying? People talking about lawsuits and stuff like that. Yo, it's crazy. I really believe it had something to do with Errol Spence looking over them contracts and getting the game from Terrence Crawford about how different things should go. You feel what I'm saying? That's big, man. Like the video.
And I just think like he went upon himself to fact check.
Yeah, you got to.
Like, hey, Al, you know what I mean? What's up with such and such? What's up with such and such? I don't know the conversations they had, but you know, he came back and was like, all right, you want this? We're gonna do this. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go against the grain.
And that's real. Terrence Crawford broke it down like that. I don't know if he did that just because he wanted to fight and he knew that was gonna make Errol Spence want to fight more. Regardless, I don't know, Terrence Crawford, throughout that whole fight and after, I realized Terrence Crawford, he a real one too. He a real nigga too, man. He was standing on straight business the whole time.
And go against his advisor, because that's his advisor for a reason. He didn't have to do that, but he did it as a man.
He's a powerful advisor too.
He did it as a man, like, hey, listen, I'm gonna get this fight done. Because maybe he felt he was gonna truly win. Maybe he felt in his heart, like, I'm gonna beat you anyway, so it don't even matter what I do, what I give you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the confidence in him.
When you did that, what was his response? Was he resistant? Like, nah, I got to go back to Al? Was he willing to talk to you right off the rip?
No. We talk.
But I'm saying, was he willing to talk business? Because some people be tied to that advisor, that manager, and they don't want to, like, stray from that.
Once the lawyers got involved and the numbers got to being distributed, we had some disagreements on the numbers. And then I just went to him like, hey, listen, you know what I mean? This is what I want.
Yeah.
And he like, that's what you want? I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. He was like, all right. Then lawyers come back, all right, well, that's what we're going to do. I felt like it was all fair.
One thing about Errol, you got to respect him, man, because I don't feel like Errol was ever pump faking with you or anybody, really. I feel like Errol is really like that. And for better or for worse, he going to stand on business. He sent me a message, man, years ago. And he was like, Dre, I'm not ducking Terrence, bro. I'm just trying to get the belts and get myself in position. You know what I'm saying? And we don't talk a lot, but he was like, bro, I respect you. And, you know, I know people saying I'm ducking Terrence. That ain't what it is. And I respect him for that, man, because he kept his word on it. But it's really exciting, bro, hearing all that dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Me and you talked a little bit about it, but y'all made the fight.
Facts.
And the suits don't like to hear that. The managers don't like to hear that, because their whole thing is, you need me. I got to justify this percentage you giving me. And sometimes y'all got to get out the way. And y'all say, well, they don't say, but those kind of moves prove that the fighter is the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And it shows the type of intelligence y'all got. Y'all made one of the biggest fights that we've had in boxing history. One of the most anticipated fights. Y'all got it to the finish line. So, bro, you know, that's a powerful, powerful thing, bro. Like I said before, bro, I just see you from a business standpoint, just taking stuff to a whole nother level, bro. And it's really, really exciting to see, bro.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Got to.
It's like,
So,
it's like Floyd Mayweather type. You know what I mean? I don't want to compare him to Floyd Mayweather, but I'm just saying that on the business. You know, Errol Spence. I mean, you know, Floyd Mayweather gonna get his. But I want to know what y'all think about the video in the in the comments. Y'all get at me. My fault. I'm all scrambled, man. I went to the gym not too long ago, as y'all could tell. You know what I mean? I'm on that boxing shit too, man. Get me in the ring. You feel me? But nah. Yeah, y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, negotiation between Crawford and Errol Spence. How y'all felt about that whole thing that they just broke down, and the actual boxer taking a stance as the boss and actually knowing the contracts and the business side of things and not just going with the flow. Y'all get at me on that. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. If you want me to react to more videos like this or anything, get in the comments, let me know that also. That's it. That's the end of the video, man. That's all I got to say, man. I'm going to catch you on the next one. You know it's going to be a next one. Peace.